Hi everyone, my name is Alina Lilo. I'm here with Mr. Joe, the owner of KIZA Restaurant and Lounge, which has been a restaurant here in Dubai for the past 8 years.
Correct.
So I think it's great to have him here with us today, especially for the book signing of Genevieve, Duncan, Oboubi's The Jigsaw Effect of Leaders, because he is one of the entrepreneurs of Dubai that everybody strives to know and to look up to in regards to being a successful restaurant owner here in the UAE. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Joe Osawaye. I'm Nigerian. I moved to Dubai 7 years ago. I've been coming to Dubai since 2005, and somehow I knew I was going to move down here. So I moved here 7 years ago. There weren't a lot of proper representation of the African cuisine, African culture, lifestyle and all that. So we decided to start KIZA, which is showcasing the best in and out of Africa through sight, sound and taste.
Awesome. I think that was definitely a very good move because yes, you do have Africans here cooking, but nobody has put Africans and African food, African arts and culture in the forefront and on the spotlight within the UAE the way you have. So, speaking to the contents of this book, which talks about, self-empowerment and understanding the jigsaw of your life and being able to put it together so that you can be your best self. And chapter 1 talks about unearthing your strengths. Can you talk to us about what made you realize that this was something you wanted to do, what gave you the courage to do it, and what, empowered you to put your best foot forward?
First of all, you got to understand your personal strength first, so that you know how to go about your life. When I was in university, I used to do some of the best parties.
Wonderful.
So I understood how to bring beautiful people together, good food, music, and all that, and you have a party. So when I moved to Dubai, I recognized the fact that we had to bring a lot of Africans together, because what we notice in Africa, if you're West African, you don't know anything about South, East, Central, or North.
Yeah.
So what we've done, we've brought everything under one roof, on the KIZA, where you can do a journey from South Africa to East Africa to Central Africa, West, to the end of the North, and start the journey back again.
That is wonderful.
Yeah,
it's definitely the home of
all Africa. So
yeah.
we tied ourselves as the African Union in Dubai.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. The African Union of
the
Dubai.
African Union,
That
melting point of all Africans.
Definitely is. I can definitely.
And also Afrocentric people.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of expats that have lived in Africa. They are more African than us.
That is true.
Yes, that they still want to connect to that energy.
Yeah, that is definitely true. And so moving on with, following the main topics of the book, we talk about the power of a team. So when you went forward with this venture, what team did you put in place to make sure that you would be successful? Because obviously when it comes to like the hiring process, for example, you hire people who cannot do the things that, who can do the things that you cannot do, or they, complement you and add to your strengths. So can you give us a few tips for the entrepreneurs out there in regards to, what builds or what brings together a successful team?
First of all, you got to understand it's not about you, it's about your team. And you're only as good as the weakest link.
Yeah.
What we do in hiring in KIZA, we don't look for skills so much, we look for attitude. Yeah, so we hire attitude. We like to see people with a lot of energy, with a lot of charisma, joy. The rest can be taught, skills can be taught, but the attitude is difficult to get that attitude. But sometimes you only know the true attitude of your team, of a person, when he's under stress.
Yeah.
So from your CV could be fantastic with all the experience there. But how do you operate when you're under stress? That's the true revelation of who the true person is.
That's very
so
true.
Sometimes we've had to say, hey, you know what? We thought you could be part of the team, but
unfortunately,
you're not just the right fit. So sometimes you need to do some trial and error, till you get that mix, and you need to empower them and empower them.
That makes sense. Yes. I really like that. And then in chapter 3 of The Jigsaw Effect of Leaders, it talks about the challenges in building a team, which we just discussed. Oh no, we talked about the power of a team.
Yeah,
so the challenges in building a team. Tell us about the challenges that you faced in, putting your team together to make KIZA what it is today.
The biggest challenge is for them to buy into the vision. No one has done this before, so it's something that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
But they say before they buy into the vision, they got to buy into you first. So you got to project yourself first as the vision, and continue to make sure they understand what the main vision is, the mission, and all that. It's a mind thing. Some people don't believe that certain things can be done till you show them it can be done. So you got to be patient with your team because they've never been where you want to take them to before. And then you encourage them, support them as much as possible, and make it be about them, not about you. It's all about them.
So it's really about supporting them and helping them grow as well with the vision.
Yeah. So with KIZA, a lot of people don't know me, and it's not important. It's about the people, the people, the people. Yeah.
Very good.
The team. Very
good. Chapter 4: Principles of Team Building. So, what principles do you instill here in KIZA?
We run. There was a word that was made popular about the great Madiba, Nelson Mandela. It's called Ubuntu. Yeah, Ubuntu. It means I am happy because you are happy or we are happy. So we work as a team here where the acronym together everyone achieves more. So we work as a team. If one fails, we all fail. If one succeeds, we all succeed. It's the principle of Ubuntu that we run in KIZA. So it's one big family.
Excellent. And the last chapter, chapter 5 of the Jigsaw Effect of Leaders by Genevieve, Duncan, Oboubi, is what makes leaders successful. So, you obviously, and I congratulate you on all your achievements.
Thank you.
To me, you are a successful leader.
Oh, thank you.
And
thank you. We're still working on that.
I mean,
it never ends.
Yes, you're always striving for better.
Correct.
And so at this place in your life where you are now, what is your vision of success? And what direction are you striving to? And what more do you wish to achieve for yourself, for KIZA? And what advice can you give to other entrepreneurs around the world, other amazing authors who are putting themselves out there, creating wonderful books to inspire the world? What words of wisdom can you share with us?
Never stop inspiring the world. Everyone is a unique being, and everyone is a gift to the world. You got to understand what you carry and make sure you release it before the master calls you back home. Time is of the essence. Concerning success, at this stage of my life, it's not about me anymore, it's about the next generation. So it's what I've learned over the past 50-something years of my life to give it back to the next generation, empower them and make them greater than what we've done. We've done some things that I thought wasn't possible. Now they've seen it's possible. They have the audacity to do bigger than this, to achieve bigger things. Leadership, there are different kinds of leadership, but I prefer the leadership of not coercion or force, but of inspiration.
Excellent.
So as much as you want to be a leader, try to inspire your people and don't force your people to do what you want to do. Inspire them to do it. With respect.
Excellent. I love that. That was such wonderful advice.
Thank you.
Please, if you have any words for Miss Genevieve before we wrap up this interview.
Right. This is part of the inspiration we just talked about. She carried this in her spirit for a long time. We're so glad that she's been able to release it to the world. I believe it's going to be a blessing, especially when we have a depth of leadership in the world today. I hope this book gets to a lot of people globally so that they can truly understand the Jigsaw effect of leadership. Thank you very much, Genevieve, for blessing us with this great book. Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Joe, for your kind words. Pleasure.
ALITIP Productions and Talent Agency.